Hey coders, welcome to DevByteSchool Day 16 session of Mastering in Angular. In previous session, we have created login and register page, and in that page, we have created one front-end screen which is visible right now. In this session, we will see how do we dynamically call login and register API and how to handle that response. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So this is our code, and inside the auth component, login form is there, and we can name it as form group equal to, and we can name it as a login form. Okay, this is the dynamic. We will, since this is the dynamic, we will add square bracket inside that. Okay, and on submit, ng on submit we write, and the function to be called after successfully submitted the form should be written over here. Okay, so on submit, the login function should call, and form group will be login form. It is currently showing an error because we have not declared that yet. So let's declare one variable login form type. Let's keep that of type any as of now. So we have created a login form variable. Now to create a form group, we use a form builder. How do we implement the form builder? Let's see. Inside the constructor, let's write private form builder of type form builder. Okay. Form builder is automatically imported from Angular forms. We need to also import form modules and reactive form modules for that. Done. Now let's create a form group and let's mention the action on submit ng submit, which will be the login method. Let's declare login method over here. Login. Okay. Now let's declare our form control name, which is nothing but the input names. Okay. Form control name equal to, for email, let's write username, and for password, form control name equal to password. Okay. When we submit this form, the data should be collected into login method. So let's see if we can get the data or not. This dot. Before that, we need to create one login form builder. Okay. So this dot login form is dot login equal to this dot form builder dot group. Okay. So we will be grouping all our inputs inside this. Let's see dot login form. Okay. So we are having two inputs, that is username, and by default it will be null, and this is the required. So validators dot required. Okay. The second input is password, and inside the password we are providing password by default null and validators dot required, because both inputs are required fields. Okay. So after submitting login form, let's check whether we are getting the data or not. We will write this like this dot login form dot value. Okay. So let's open the console over here. We will try to give some data vikram@gmail.com. And it's okay. Open the console and see, we are getting the data which we have submitted. Now the next step is we need to create the service, and we need to hit the API for login. We already have an API for login. It is taking username and password, and in return it is giving us the token and message that login is successful. Okay. We are going to use this API. So we have created one service, auth service. Inside that service, we are calling one method login, and with the login, we are passing the user data which we are getting from the user form, and after that we are passing that to the API, which is the login API with the user data. So let's see whether it works or not. Before calling the API, we need to provide auth service over here, right? So by using providers, we will import auth service over here. Inside the constructor, we need to inject the auth service. Okay, auth service of type auth service. Okay. Inside the login method, we will call the API auth service dot login, and with that we need to provide this dot login form dot value. You can create one variable, assign all the data to that variable and pass that data to the API directly. But here we don't require to do that because already have the data which is in the correct format. After that, subscribe to this, then result, okay, comma error. Let's see what result we are getting and what error we are getting. Okay, console.log error. Let's save and run this. Let's try to hit the API from front end. I'm going to provide the wrong credential first. Let's see what's happened. It's giving me 401 error. Okay, and in response, it is giving me error bad credential. Please check your username and password. Okay, so we are successfully getting it. Let's alert it out. Alert error dot error dot message. Okay. In the similar way, we are going to alert the success message also. Result dot message. Okay. So let's run this code and check whether our code is working properly or not. Okay. Now we have provided wrong input. Bad credentials, please check your username and password. Now let's try to provide the correct input. Login successful. Okay. So alert is showing. So in this way, we have successfully integrated our login API with our front end. On the successful response of login, we are getting the token, right? So we need to store this token into our local storage. So let's see how do we do that. Local storage dot set item, and inside that, let's provide the variable which we need to store and result dot data dot token. Okay. Let's see if it is storing or not. Console.log local storage dot get item token. Let's run the code and see. I'm providing the correct password. Login. Login successful, and I'm getting the token which is currently stored into the local storage. We are going to use this token when we are required to use sessions that we will see in the later videos. In a similar way, we are going to integrate a register API into our front end. I will suggest you try to do that on your own. If you have any doubt, please let us know in the comment section. If you want to connect us personally, visit our official website. Go to the connect with your mentor today, click on the connect now, and from here you can book any appointment to us and we will be available for you to resolve your doubt. If you like our video, please share with your friends and colleagues. If you are new to our channel, I will highly suggest you to subscribe to our channel, click on the bell icon so that whenever we are uploading new video, you will get the notification for that. Also join our Telegram group. We will meet in the next video. Till then, happy coding.